Item 7 for discussion and possible action, consideration to approve a budget augmentation per NRS 354, and I'm going to send this over to Wes.
Thank you. You all have a copy of the budget augmentation. I want to take just a brief minute to explain the process and the reason for this. The state likes us to be accurate in our budget, both in terms of revenue that's coming in as well as expenditures. And in the last couple of years, they've changed the format, and they require us to submit the original budget along with anticipated changes in our new revised budget that we're anticipating to happen by the end of this year, which is the end of this month. The short version is that we have, if you look at the bottom of your first page, with regard to what we budgeted for fiscal year 2013, we anticipated from an accounting standpoint a net income and basically a net loss of $1,249,079. Now that takes into consideration the fact that we have $3 million in depreciation, amortization, and so forth. That was our budget that was submitted. After revisions, we're anticipating an improvement of $364,800, which means our net loss will anticipate it to only be $884,000, not $1.2 million. So we're almost $400,000 improvement. Now I want to go through just briefly, hit on a couple of high points so that we're all on the same page. We do have water use fees, and we're anticipating a reduction from budget. We budgeted $7,026,000. We're anticipating being about $225,000 below that.
Can I just say something here, probably more for the press? There wasn't we didn't have a lesser fees, lesser people. We had more people connecting to the water, but because of conservation and whatnot, we had less use per unit. Is that understandable?
I would understand.
First of all, which fiscal year are we even talking about?
This is this year that's ending in the next 2 weeks.
Okay, can we get copies of those documents?
Weren't they? They were sitting there for you. If you want to grab one, you can get one now.
I was going to say, I didn't see one in my agenda packet.
Yeah, there wasn't any posted online.
I think everybody just got it now.
I just finished it today. This is one of those things where you have to.
It wasn't one of my packet either.
Yeah, and that's why we're talking about it, and that's why we're going through the items, is because it's, when we augment, the state requires us to be as accurate as possible, and one of the ways that we can be accurate is get down to where we know as much about what's coming in terms of revenue and expenses.
I just wanted everybody to understand it's not because we have less water users. The water users that we have are using less water, which is a good sign, or good and bad. It's good that they're conserving the water. It's bad because it affects our income.
Okay. So we're anticipating approximate reduction of water use fees about $225,000. We did have installation charges of $21,000 more than we anticipated. So as Ted has indicated, we have added more people than we anticipated we would add, but overall water use is still down from what we budgeted.